Hello, so I am filming this the day before it goes up, so Saturday 6th of June. I actually filmed this vlog 2 weeks ago, and since then a lot has happened in the world and a lot has just become clear to me and come to my attention about lots and lots of things. After the murder of George Floyd, just a lot has been happening on social media, and I've learnt a lot about my own contribution to racism, which I didn't necessarily really acknowledge before. So when I filmed this vlog, I was planning to make the kind of main focus of the vlog like running you through my subscription list on YouTube and just talking about all of the creators that I follow. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to replace that bit of the vlog at the end with just, I'll explain the reasoning why I'm not doing that and kind of what I'm planning to do moving forwards. I did just want to jump on here at the beginning and say that's what's happening in this vlog, and also if you can donate in any way to the cause or sign petitions, or if you are against racism but you don't necessarily know how to make a difference, I will leave some links below to stuff that's helped me this week. Just educational stuff, and also places that you can donate that are campaigning for policy reform and systemic change, as well as helping those that are like immediately in need and immediately vulnerable. So I'll leave all those links below, but yeah, let's just get into the vlog, and I hope that you guys are doing as well as can be at the moment. That's going to be really loud. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background just sounding like it's about to take off. I've just got to show you Merlin. He loves it on this little platform that we got him. It's supposed to be a hammock, but he doesn't like the fact that it's a hammock. So he'll only sit on it if it's got like a flat cushion on it. Anyway, good morning. It's been a while since I did a vlog. I feel like I have cut my hair since I last vlogged, so this is what it's looking like now. I have been cutting my own hair for over a year, but I've never done it anything like this. I always just take a little tiny bit off. I actually followed a video from Rosie B. I don't know what her YouTube name is. I follow her on Instagram, but she's also a YouTuber. She's got red hair, but her hair's a lot thinner than mine. But she has a really straightforward, super simple tutorial if you are interested in cutting your own hair. I just ordered a scissor set from Amazon for like £15. My hair's very straight. Like I haven't, all I've done is blow dried this. I haven't straightened this, so my hair's very like manageable. I feel like if you had more curly hair it would be a lot harder to cut your own hair, but if you have straight hair like me, it's really simple and it means that you save a lot of money on haircuts. Anyway, I'm sure you really didn't care about that, but that is what I do. If you do want to know in more detail, let me know and I will properly talk you through how I do it, because there's a few extra steps that I do that aren't in her video. But yeah, anyway, good morning, welcome to this vlog. I think it's going to be a mashup of a couple of days. It's Friday today. I have honestly just had the most stressful, weird week. Like nothing in particular has happened that's stressful, but it's just been really busy at work, and then I feel like because I'm spending so much time in front of the screen and like trying to get so much done, my brain is like being really fuzzy at the end of the days, and like my eyes have been hurting. I should wear my glasses actually. I do actually have glasses for screens, but I always forget to put them on. But yeah, my brain has just been like not in gear this week, so it's been a bit of a weird week. But I am feeling a lot better today in terms of like workload. I've got a lot of stuff done that was like hanging over me, so I've still got stuff to do today, but it's going to be a little bit easier. I've got a lot of image sourcing to do today. If you work in social media, you will feel my pain. But that's good because I can kind of just zone out, listen to music while I do it and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at Merlin. He's very distracting in his cute little peaceful face. This vlog is going to be a bit of a kind of mishmash of stuff. I do want to run you guys through my favourite YouTubers, so I think that's going to be the main thing. And then also I want to, tomorrow is Saturday, and I want to plan my Charlotte Tilbury video and possibly film it. So I'm thinking of planning it tonight because I want to like fully write down all of my thoughts on all of the products, because I have been testing them out for like 4 months now, and it's time to film it. Like, I just need to do it. So I'm thinking I will plan that tonight. I might be seeing my friend for a walk because we are allowed to do social distancing walks in like groups of 2 now in the UK, although I went out yesterday and the amount of people who were like on our local common, like big expanse of grass in like groups of 10, or, you know, like big groups, I don't know, it really concerns me. But anyway, I am possibly meeting my friend for a walk tonight. I'm not sure though, I need to text her again. And then we have a bit of a long weekend planned because there's a bank holiday in the UK, so we've got Monday off. So I'm hoping I won't be vlogging all weekend because I want some time where I'm not like thinking about filming. So it will probably be today, Friday and Saturday that I actually film. So yeah, I'll take you along for the ride. So yeah, now I'm gonna make a coffee, I'm gonna crack on with work, and I'll probably speak to you guys at some point later today. Hello, so it's a little bit later now. It's about 1:30. I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm not super hungry, but I want to just eat something and have a break for my brain. And then I've got quite a bit of stuff that's come in for this afternoon. So yeah, thought I was gonna have a chilled Friday. It's sort of turning into like, I've got a lot of stuff to do Friday, but that just seems to be the way of it at the moment. Also, this spot, oh, so annoying. My skin was being really good, and then I went through a period of being like a bit breakouty over hormones and stuff, but then also I think I semi-reacted. I think I reacted to a product that I've been trying out recently, and I'm not 100% if it is that product, but I've stopped using that product now. So I don't want to say what it is just in case it wasn't that and my breakouts continue, but yeah, you will find out soon because it will appear in another video. Yeah, I guess I did want to just say really quickly, I feel like the other times when I've vlogged, I've been very like mentally together and not freaking out really about lockdown and quite productive and stuff, but that is not me at the moment. The last few weeks, maybe the last 2 weeks, have been very like all over the place for me mentally. I've been like going through major ups and downs. So even if you do have a productive few weeks and now you're in a slump, we're all going through it. I've seen so many posts on Instagram and stuff about people feeling the same way and like feeling very stressed out that other people are being productive. So I just wanted to say, if you thought I was one of those people, I am not. I'm not. So I needed to be lazy because I can't think of what to eat. So it's like looking in the fridge like I don't want any of this. So I eventually settled on beans on toast, very British, very basic. I had beans left over, You just have to put them in a pan and heat them up, so it doesn't take any effort. And then gonna make some toast, and that's gonna be my lunch. I'm also going to watch a little bit of Vanderpump Rules because that's what I've been doing during lockdown, watching episode after episode of Vanderpump Rules. I've never seen it before. I think I was on season 2 when we went into lockdown, and I'm now like well into season 4, and there's like more than 20 episodes a season, I think. So I've been getting through it, and I love a good reality show, and yeah, took me a while to get into it, but now I'm fully locked in, addicted. So yeah, gonna make lunch and I'll see you in a bit. Good evening, welcome to my spare room, which, as I have said before, is a dumping ground for clean washing, so that's this situation going on over here. I have a glass of wine. I have been on a walk with my friend, my really good friend that I know sometimes watches these vlogs, so hi Kate if you're watching. But yeah, we've known each other since we were about 4 years old, and she's actually back home in our, like, where we live, where we grew up and stuff. She's back home living with her family for lockdown. So yeah, that's nice. Now that we're allowed to see people, I've actually been able to meet up with her, which has been really nice. So went for a little walk with her, had a chat, and now I'm back. We're gonna have some dinner in a bit, but I wanted to just come up here and plan my Charlotte Tilbury video, so I'm like ready to film it and get my words out succinctly tomorrow. I don't normally plan what I'm going to say in my videos beforehand. I have done it a few times, but generally I don't. I just kind of wing it. I know, like, obviously roughly what I'm going to say in my head, but I don't actually like pre-plan, not script it out, because I only ever write bullet points if I do plan it, but you know, like think about actually what I want to say, physically like writing it out beforehand. But I do find that when I do it, it takes me a lot less time to film. One, because I've pre-thought what I'm gonna say in like depth. Also, I find that like I'm obviously able to get my words out a lot easier because I have thought about it before. So I definitely wanted to, because with this I've been planning it for so long. I've been buying products over the last few months with the purpose of wanting to film this in-depth video review. I wanted it to be really useful, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just saying like, this is great, I love it, it gives me a really nice glow. So what I've decided to do is I've listed out all of the products. I've got Charlotte Tilbury's like wiki open in Chrome here because I was just looking something up about her. But yeah, here I've just written like all of the products that I've bought that are from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm going to list out the pros, the cons, and then I'm going to give it a score of uniqueness. So I have based that on how dupeable I think the product is. I will actually also write the price of each product as well, so that I know, it just gives me a better benchmark, because I know like, okay, that's really expensive for a, you know, whatever it is, powder. So yeah, that's basically how I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to film it tomorrow morning, and hopefully I will have a very... I'm unsure whether to like film it whilst I apply the products and do it like a little get ready with me. I feel like that would be more helpful because then you can actually see how they apply, but I don't know if it would just make the video way too long and like hard to digest and like a little confusing and stuff. So I don't know whether it's just easier. Maybe I'll do cutaways of me applying it. That could be easy because then I can just apply my makeup quickly and do a cutaway. I think I will do that. I don't know when I'm going to put this Charlotte Tilbury review live yet, whether you'll see this after it's gone live or before, but obviously if it is live then I will link it in the description box. I'm gonna do that now, and then I will probably see you tomorrow when I'm about to film, so have a nice evening. I certainly will. Cheers. Good morning, it is Saturday. You can see that I haven't quite got myself together yet. I am sitting at my desk ready to start filming this Charlotte Tilbury. I am gonna film myself putting the makeup on and cut away to it, I think. I'm not actually feeling great this morning. We get these pizzas from Sainsbury's. We like having a pizza night on a Friday night. And we've started getting these pizzas from Sainsbury's, which are like fake Domino's. They have like all the Domino's toppings. They're really big pizzas. They have like similar crust to Domino's, and you can get all the dips and stuff to go with it. But they honestly make me feel like absolute garbage the next day. Like I feel so hungover. I don't know if it's all the salt. I haven't even looked at the calorie count on those pizzas. I didn't eat a full one. I had probably like 2/3 of one, because last time I did eat a full one and I felt so sick. My head's like not quite there, and yeah, just a bit hungover really. So I had a glass of wine and then I was just drinking water and soft drinks. So I'm not hungover from alcohol because I felt really sober when I went to bed, but yeah, it's annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna film this video now. I'm not sure really what order I'm gonna put these up in. I still don't know when I'm gonna edit them. I kind of wanted to have like a relatively free weekend, and I feel like both these videos are going to take a really long time to edit, this vlog and the Charlotte Tilbury video. So I don't know whether to just leave the editing for a bit and start doing that during the week and then have the videos go up a bit later. The problem with uploading vlogs a while after you've filmed them is they become not relevant. They just become a bit stale really quickly if you wait a while to upload them. So anyway, I'm still figuring that out in my brain. Boring, you don't need to know. It is 9:41 a.m. I want to be like finished filming completely by about midday, but we'll see, like including the YouTube subscription box, but we'll see if that happens. Fingers crossed. Hello, so this would have been the part of the video where I share with you every creator that I am subscribed to on YouTube, but I have decided to remove that part of the video. When the Black Lives Matter campaign kind of snowballed again in recent weeks because of the death of George Floyd, it really made me look at my own content and look at my own feed, and there is just so much work that I have to do, which I didn't even realize had become so... It had just become so subconscious that I really wasn't even aware of it at all. That list of creators that I was subscribed to was embarrassingly non-diverse. Long story short, it just wasn't appropriate to upload, and I should have seen that before, because it's embarrassing that pretty much I would say 99% of my YouTube subscription list and my Instagram, like who I follow on Instagram and stuff, I would say in the 90s percentage wise is white, young females, but that's just not good enough. So since everything has happened this week, it's really made me look at myself and look how I'm contributing to that system, the racist system that we live in. I will admit that I had never really thought about it in that way. I just thought like, I don't agree with racist views, therefore I'm not racist. But obviously there's so many different layers to the system that I'm a part of, and I now understand like why that's not necessarily the case. So that's something that I'm going to be working on myself. It's something that I'm going to be trying to demonstrate through my content. I'm not going to make my content political or activist. That's just not what my content has ever been about. So that's not what it's going to now become. But I do try to lead by example in my content. So if I can go out of my way to research cruelty-free brands, sustainable brands, female-owned brands, British-owned brands, local businesses, to me, I can also research Black-owned brands, minority-owned brands, people with disabilities, all of those things, LGBTQ, all of those things need to be a conscious decision, because if I don't consciously make that decision, clearly what happens is it goes completely the opposite way and I'm not thinking about it, and I end up not realizing how complicit I am and subscribing to mostly white people and seeing that on my feed and etc, etc. Hi, I was just editing this vlog and realized that I didn't say one of the key things that I meant to say, which is I will share my YouTube subscription feeds and the creators that I'm following, but I want to work on it first and make it more inclusive. And it might take a month, it might take 6 months, it might take a year for it to get to the point where I really feel like it's a list that is worth sharing. So I will just share some of the Black creators that I found this week that have inspired me, and that I think you guys might enjoy. And I'm just gonna leave it at that, because the other people that I'm currently subscribed to, at the end of the day, they don't need one other white girl sharing their content right now. I'm not saying that their content isn't amazing and that they deserve to be shared. I'm just saying right now we need to be amplifying other voices, and that's what I'm gonna do. So just having the intention to not be racist isn't enough anymore. I need to make it an active thing that I'm doing. I would encourage you all to do the same. I will be doing a lot of research into books that I can read. You know, I do read books and I have read books from Black authors, but I don't make a conscious decision to try and read books on racism or from Black authors or from minority authors. So that's something that I feel now like I've had some kind of awakening, that I do need to make it a conscious decision, because if I don't, then clearly what happens is I just end up having a very, very non-diverse feed and reading list and podcasts I listen to and all of that. And that's not good enough. So that's just all I wanted to say on that. This week I have shared activist content, if you want to call it that, on my Instagram. That's not something that, again, I'm going to be doing all the time, but if I find something that I think is useful, I will definitely share that on my stories. I have a highlight on there, but I wouldn't normally get involved in those conversations in a public forum, because I personally don't think it's my place to try and persuade you to vote a certain way, or try and persuade you to believe a certain thing. You need to go and do that research yourself and decide what you believe. My whole thing is that I hopefully try to lead by example in the brands that I share on my channel, you know, trying to make conscious stances on things like cruelty-free beauty and stuff like that. I felt it was necessary to join that movement on Instagram, because I don't feel like that is a political statement. I just feel like that's showing like this is right and wrong. There's no grey area on this. There's no like, oh, you could be leaning that way but kind of have some views of the other. No, right and wrong. So where something is that clear, and you know, there are some of those cases, and this is one of them, that is my line where I will like join those conversations and like show like this is what I stand for. That's kind of where my head's at with the whole situation. I'll be making a conscious effort to share with you brands and products that I find and educational resources where appropriate. The important thing about this movement is that it is not just a black square. It is not just a I do one thing now and I don't think about it again for 5 years, because that's what I've done in the past, and that clearly is making absolutely no difference to the system, to my impact on the world. So the key here is to make consistent active changes, and that's what I've really been looking inwardly at myself, at what I can do every month. What charities can I set up a monthly subscription to? How can I consistently help to show that this is not what I stand for and I want this to change? And I need to do that in so many different areas, I've realized. So yeah, it's been a really, really big lesson for me. I'm sure it has for so many people. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I will be taking a couple of weeks off of YouTube. I'm hoping to have my next video up on Sunday the 21st of June. I'm taking next week off because it is my birthday weekend, and to be honest, I need a little bit of time to just gather my energy a little bit after this week. Like, I feel like I can't deal with too much content creation and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna take a full week off thinking about YouTube, but I hope you are all staying safe, keeping well as you can in this weird, turbulent, kind of terrifying time, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.